Hello and welcome to Black Shack's Bushcraft. Thanks for clicking on another video. Those of you that have watched a few of my videos would have noticed that I mention Ralph from Geoterix Outdoors Australia quite a bit. If you haven't seen his channel, check out the link in the description. When Ralph lived in Canberra, he shot a series called Walks of Canberra. With Ralph's permission, I've stolen this idea. What you're watching now is the first in a series I'm doing called Walks of Nambour. It won't just be Nambour though. It will include everything within a 30 to 40 minute drive. In this video we're looking at Koala Park. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please consider giving it a like, and even better, subscribing would be very much appreciated as I'm trying to grow the channel. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Black Shack's Bushcraft. This is the first in a series called Walks of Nambour. And today's episode will be Koala Bushland Park. I'll show you a photograph of this with a close-up. It's rather grubby and hard to read. Got the wife with me today. While we're walking along here, I'll just read you something I found on the Sunshine Coast Council website. It says this Bushland Conservation Reserve is a leafy hillside park that packs in a lot. It features a playground, shelters with barbecues and picnic facilities and public amenities. Throughout the Greater Bushland Conservation Reserve is the Koala Park walking track, which is 1400 metres of undulating trails with an additional entry and exit point on Bade Street, which is where we've entered. And as you can see, we've got these steps to go up, so I'm going to turn the camera off in a minute. It also says there's 165 native plant species that have been recorded here, as well as numerous Aboriginal scar trees throughout the reserve. Well, it don't look so steep from this end, but it looks steep from coming from the bottom. Up the next one, try and catch up to the wife, she's off. You're in the movies, dear. Surprise, surprise. More stairs. So supposedly this is a loop. And we're still going upstairs. Not sure if you can see the rooftops down there, but the closest rooftops are where we came from. Should have bought the bug spray. There's a few mozzies about here. Well, I doubt this is the halfway point coming up the hill, but I'll use it for a sit down. Can't see the view for the trees, but you might be able to see the gully down here. And just for something different, we have a surprise for you. There's more stairs. Isn't that wonderful? He said sarcastically. assuming this is the highest point, certainly not the end. But we have the park, and over there barbecues and tables. Nobody in the park on a Sunday. What's wrong with people? Bit of a close-up. A nice covered area here. Some nice clean tables and chairs. And electric barbecues, which are, apart from a bit of dust, very clean. And down there where Kate is a public convenience. Easier walking now. And then up the tree here we spotted, I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but Kate will take a photograph on it. We can zoom in on that. But there's a nesting box up there. Excuse me. Absolutely beautiful piece of forest. And normally these have a long straight stalk with the seeds up the top. This one, for some reason, has a big kink in it. Rather strange. That one's not terribly straight either. So I've got Kate going around with the Canon M50 taking snapshots of anything interesting. We'll throw those on as well. So that's the shortcut to complete the loop, or you can go this way, which makes a longer loop. And considering it's only 1.4 kilometres all up, we'll take the longer one. So this is the longer part of the loop where we start going down, and as you can see we're going down behind some houses on the back of property lines. Actually no, there is a trail there, but I think this is the correct way to go. Now comes the easy peasy part. So just got a little backpack with me today, which you can hopefully see there, and we've just got a litre of water in it for the two of us. It's not a long walk, and a first aid kit, and car keys obviously, and we had the GoPro and the Canon camera in there until we started walking. So not carting any great weight at all. Heaviest thing is the litre of water. We've come to a T-intersection here. Had we turned right at that last junction, we would have come down these stairs here. But we took the longer loop, and now this loops back to the stop of those. So I can't even speak today. I'll start again. Had we turned right at the last turn off, we would have come down those stairs there. But we're going left, coming out of the longer loop we took, and these stairs and track will take us back to the top of the stairs that we first came up. It's a very enjoyable walk, I must say. Hardest part is the stairs. If you start from the top at Panorama Drive, you skip those big long stairs and just do a loop. So if you want to make it a little bit less, start the walk at Panorama Drive and avoid the big stairs. I'm pretty sure I had more video footage after this, but can't seem to find it, and I've shot more videos since then, so I can't go back to the card to find out. So we'll finish off the video with a bunch of Kate's photos. I hope you like them.
We grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. You miss the ones you know. I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time as a wave passing by, leave a mark in our minds to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're. The river's gonna cry when you're gone. Hey, I was hoping you would stay, but I've always known you would go and find your own way. I still see when we climbed up in those trees, 12 years old, to feel the wind and watch the river run. And the sun would always shine when we sat there, you and I. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, gone, gone. when you're. River's gonna cry when you're. River's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. River's gonna cry when you're gone. It's gonna cry, it's gonna cry. Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.